suggest that if we leave these potentials within us unexplored, they become latent in ways that sort of provoke us, and sometimes that provocation might manifest as a depression or as an anxiety, that we're out of sorts with our lives. We may not know why, but it might be the healer yearning to be born.
Yes, it's. I often think about what Jung said some time ago when he said that the psychological mechanism for transforming energy is the symbol. And I think in our dream life, we get those nudges from the psyche, and we can be standing in the shower, and the psyche is thinking, "Oh, good, now they're available for some information to come through," or we're driving along on the freeway. I think consciousness is really about if I'm not here, but I've parked my body. Let's say that you're here and you have the vacancy sign on. Consciousness would be about really tracking where I am if I'm not here. And I think that the psyche is always giving us information. It never gives us more than we need or less than we need, but it's always nudging us. It's like the invisible ox herding poke that is there. And I think depression, a lot of depression is a lot of creativity, a lot of information that has come through intuitively or through guidance or through dreams that hasn't been acted upon. And
people can go for years and years without awakening those slumbering archetypes.
Yeah, it's amazing. I know the Nobel Prize winner of literature, Juan Ramon Jimenez, in his 40s was really depressed and felt that he was unconnected to his creative fire, and that everything had lost meaning for him. And so he decided that maybe he should go to the mountains, and so he went to the mountains, the Pyrenees Mountains, for 3 months, and came back from the mountains and wrote this poem as a way of really staying connected to the creative fire and connected to what had meaning for him, and a reminder of who he really was rather than who he thought he was. And I think it captures how a man was really seized by an archetype. And I think the archetype of healing and the archetype of the visionary, when he wrote, "I am not I am the one who walks beside me that I cannot see, and the one whom at times I manage to visit, and the one whom at times I forget, and the one who remains calm and silent as I talk, and the one who forgives gently as I move into anger or fear or doubt, and the one who walks where I cannot go, and the one who remains standing when I die." And I guess the question I had after reading that was, there was a man who had walked into the garden of the archetypes, a deep remembering of who he really was, that restored meaning to his life again, and also reconnected him to the creative fire. And I think when the archetypes are ways that ignite us back home to the soul's path and reopen or reawaken the heart, and I think from there then we can really create collectively and individually together and begin to bring our medicine, our original medicine, to the earth.
That
and
first
to our families.
line was striking. I am not I.
Yeah.
It's as if, in some sense, there's an alienation from our own potentials, and in another sense, the poem seems to be welcoming all of that back.
Yeah, it's true. It's really true. Rumi the 12th century poet, I was looking at this beautiful rug that you have here on the floor, and I was thinking about it being like a magic carpet, and just the whole motif of the magic carpet is, I think that archetypes take us back to wonder and awe and curiosity, and to the instinctual magic that's within. And I love that the Egyptian hieroglyphs, for magic, literally, when you take it apart, is the art of communication. And Rumi, the 6th century poet, used to love to sit on one of these old like Turkish rugs, and sit there as he would write a poem to remember that we must move from within. Don't move the way fear wants you to. Begin a foolish project. Noah did. And I think what's really interesting is that if we can get back home, we can start moving from within and beginning to disengage the inhibitors to love and creativity, which are found in fear and pride, and move. Don't move the way fear wants you to, and begin a foolish project, our life dream or a heart song. Noah did. I love that. Noah did. And so I think you're absolutely right. I think, in many ways, with the research that you contributed, and really the pioneering work that you did with parapsychology and the work of intuition, you really went home to a very deep place in honoring the mystery and the intuitive and the transpersonal. And I think that with the 21st century, the call is really to go home so that we can redream our lives again, and to redream the earth again, in a way.
Yeah.